Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the English with Neil Learn English podcast. How was everyone doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. In this episode, I wanted to talk about why you don't need motivation. You don't need motivation to reach your goals. Instead, you need something else. Now, when I was about 20 years old, I watched a YouTube video that changed my life forever. There was a YouTuber who I really looked up to. I really respected him. And he made this video about why some people achieve their goals and other people don't. And I think this is a perfect time to talk about this topic because it is the end of the year. It is the end of 2022, and people are starting to make goals for the next year. I talked about this topic in a few episodes back called New Year's Resolutions. But going back to this YouTube video, the host talked about why some people achieve their goals and other people don't. And I thought about that myself. I thought, I have people in my life, I have friends that have set goals and achieved them. And I have other friends that have set goals and they didn't achieve them. What was the difference between these two people? And what I found was that the person that achieved their goals, they had this one important thing that they did every single day. And that was they practiced self-discipline. They didn't rely on motivation. They didn't rely on motivational videos, motivational speeches. They practiced self-discipline. And I realized at 20 years old that motivation will come and go. Some days you will be motivated, and some days you won't. But discipline, self-discipline, will last forever. Self-discipline will keep you on track. So the word self-discipline, self means you, the person. Discipline has various meanings. Discipline has about 4 different meanings. But the self-discipline I'm talking about is training. So self-discipline means to train yourself to do something. That is the most important thing that successful people have. They have self-discipline. They do the work. They train themselves even if they don't feel like it. That is the biggest difference between people that achieve their goals and people that don't. It's self-discipline. And I want you to think about this like learning English. You're not always going to feel like studying. You're not always going to feel like learning vocabulary. You're not always going to feel like using English. If you do, that's great. If you have the enthusiasm to learn English every single day, that's great. But some people don't have that enthusiasm. Some people need to watch a video to motivate them. They need some kind of reason, some kind of outside reason to give them motivation to learn English. But the successful people, the people that have really, really good English abilities, are the people that study, use English, write in English, do the work in English. The reason why they are successful is because they study even when they don't feel like it. I think that is one of the most important things that you need to be successful is self-discipline. But I'd like to know, what are your thoughts? Why do you think some people achieve their goals and some people don't? I believe that you don't need motivation. You need self-discipline. But let's talk about it in the comments. Please share your thoughts on this topic. All right, everyone. That is it for today's episode. Thank you for listening to the English with Neil podcast. I look forward to speaking with you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon. Peace.